Greetings, fellow traveler. I have a huge message that I feel that I need to share with you. And there's so much I want to talk about here. And I may get into a deck of cards, tarot cards as well. We'll just see how the message goes. But I want to try to get as far as I can without the cards and see what comes out. Okay? So, the first thing I wanted to talk about is quantum pathways. So, there's a realization that I had about when you're choosing your path, when you're choosing your destiny in the present moment, in moment to moment, flower moment. See, that was a path. I did not have to choose that path, but I did. And that created a slightly different reality just because I chose to do that. Just because I chose to bend down and take a whiff of that beautiful flower. That is a slightly different reality. I would call it a quantum reality shift. That's a slightly different reality than had I not done that. And here's where the realization gets really interesting, in my opinion. Look at these monarch butterflies, I believe. Look at that. If that's not a sign, don't tell me that's not a sign. That is a sign. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. See, all these quantum energetic fifth chakra communications are spontaneously wanting to come out of me. And it's like they all are trying to come out at once. And so I keep on changing what I'm saying. And and you guys have to bear with me on that. Okay, we got a flower moment. Very pleasant, subtle, rosy in a way, subtle and polleny, rosy. Beautiful. That was so interesting. Did you guys hear that? Someone was like, "Ugh." Like, what was that? It sounded like someone was getting something good, if you know what I mean. Flower moment. Okay, so, where was I in this quantum reality? So here's where it gets good. When you go to make a decision, okay? Let's say we just have two paths. Make it very simple. Peace. When you go to make a decision just on two paths, okay? When you go to take one path, I'm trying to do this with one hand. When you go to take one path, it's now not the same result as now deciding to backtrack and then take the other path. That is not the same thing as initially taking this path. You're coming in with a different orientation. Your reality is completely changed just by taking the first step on this path. So if you then backtrack and then go to take this path, or you find some kind of, connector to get to this path, that's not the same thing as if you had chosen this path and stayed on this path the whole time. Those are two fundamentally different realities. I hope that makes sense. So that's really profound if you think about it, because it emphasizes the gravitas of every single decision you make. Flower moment. I don't know if these are flowers, but it didn't really smell like anything. Okay. So every single decision you make matters. It's forming you. It's creating alchemy within you and without you. Everywhere, in your surroundings and in your inner world. It's all fundamentally shifting when you make a choice. And you're always making choices. So this isn't to scare you. Reality's safe. You're safe to make choices. Because another realization I had is it's not about the choice you make. It's about being confident in the choice or choices that you make. That makes all the difference. Even if the choice leads to some underworld alchemy. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. Even if the choice leads to some underworld alchemy, some subterranean dark force dredging up and transmutation process. The sun, the way the sun's coming in right now is just so beautiful. It's like this beam of sacred light, this sacred ray that's just coming down and blessing us right now. It's an angel. It's an angel. It's an angel ray. And the birds are singing. There's angel guardians all around us. They're all around us. Oh, and I feel so blessed to share it with you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, so beautiful. See, I come on here to try to tell you something, but then it just turns into spontaneous beauty and awe and bewilderment. I can't help it. It's just happening. It's magic. We're alchemizing right now together in this moment. What I say, ultimately, it doesn't matter. It's just a springboard for us to get to this place. This place of just awe, ecstasy, bewilderment in a good way. wonder, amazement, appreciation, gratitude, servitude, co-creation, co-witnessing. Are you guys seeing that? That butterfly is blessing us right now. We're constantly being blessed by these animals. Are you seeing this? The signs are everywhere. Like this message is literally, there are angels with us. There are ascended masters with us, protecting this energy. It's forming, it's creating this bubble of protection around us. This field of protection, of light, of love, of co-witnessing. Look at all these. Look at all these. Do you see this? Do you see that? Beautiful. You can't force this. This comes to you. This finds you. This is the grace. This is the grace of God. The grace of God, the grace of the source creator, the grace of your higher self. Is with us. It is with you. It is with me. And it is with you. Wow. Okay. I think this is a good format. I think I love this. My mind, if I'm stuck in the mind, I can start off with some kind of a, thought that some profound thought I think I've had, or, yeah, I've had it, but, there's a difference between thinking and being. So, you start off with that. Yeah, perfect. You can start off in the mind. It's a perfect place to start. Start to deliver a message. Let it transmogrify, let it transmute, let it transform. And then, boom. You're in the magic. You're in the magic. And it's not tragic. It's a coagulation of regulations to form a grand new formation. Emancipation Proclamation of the Universal Radio Station. Creating synergy through syntropy of energetic souls. Walking through timelines and stories yet untold. Remembering the guidelines of the universal flow. The veins and arteries of the mystical know word. Shower yourself in power. 'Tis the hour to remember your power. Let the high tower fall, and with it, all that kept you limited, so you can reach the unlimited platform. And you can take on that form of vibration. No annotations necessary. No need to be wary. No need to still carry some heavy load coming way back from your humble abode. For this is an ode to that which is greater. This is a status quo agitator, a magistrator, putting us into a royal positioning where we're all winning. This is the new beginning. The veil is thinning. Are you yet grinning? Mind may be spinning. But the heart is at rest. For it, in this place, is at its best. A new quest line opens up. And you just pop in and say, "Sup? Hello there, I'm ready to take on this new quest line. I'm ready to reach the new skyline and highline my way out of dismay and into the bastion of peace, love, and wisdom. This is the new system. Silencianta sesionder ascender mostar sesilande sufrienze acerandure sesilencendas. end with some final messages from the cards. Thank you for being here with me. You just pull out the cards here. It's going to be a little difficult for me to draw a card with one hand. Perhaps I can put this on my knee. Perfect. Okay. What message does the collective need to know? What message will unveil to the collective their highest timeline connection with their highest self? Getting the Six of Swords. Interesting. I see this like mean devil kind of figure on here, if you see that. Can you see that? Focus on this, please. It's having difficulty focusing, but this figure here, I don't know. They feel very stern, right? It's like there's this stern figure that maybe you're having to let go. You know, this stern figure, we don't need to bring that figure with us. This stern figure. Let's draw another card. Okay. Ah, King of Swords. Very good. Okay. So you're no longer letting others control your mind. You're in control of yourself now. You're in control of your reality. That's very powerful. Okay. How about this one? Page, look at this guy. Page of Wands. He's got a little dragon friend too. He's like harvesting mushrooms, I feel like. Dude, this guy is magic. Really magic. That means you're magic. Super duper magic. Magic infused. You have the mana. You have infinite mana. Mana is what you use to cast your magic spells, and you have infinite mana. Let me tell you. Alright, the unseen energy. What unseen energy, if unveiled to you, will help you to realize your highest self? I get this guy, Daedalus. So he's a creator. We see him creating on the canvas here. So becoming a creator, I see that for you. That is your path. That is your path. So this all makes a lot of sense, right? We're dropping stern figures that have told us what to do our whole lives and have squelched us, put us down. We don't need those in our lives anymore. We have our power. We've reclaimed our power. And so we're dropping those storylines where we're giving our power away. So that's excellent. And you have the King of Swords, right? So you're reclaiming your sovereignty over your own mind. Your mind is your own, to do with as you please. No one else gets to decide what goes in it and what comes out of it. Now, the caveat that I'm seeing here is we don't want to become so controlling that we ourselves become that stern, manipulative figure, right? But I don't think any of you have to really worry about that. If you're on this channel, if this message has found you, you're a gentle soul. So I don't think you have to worry about that. And then you have the unseen energy that's going to help you. Wait, did we draw anything else? We drew the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Daedalus person. Is there anything else? I feel like there was 4 cards. What was the other card? What was the other card? Was there another card? What could it have possibly been? I don't know. I don't know why I'm not thinking. What could that have been? Maybe there wasn't. I don't know. Anyways. But we know that you are meant to be a creator. You're meant to create from your mind and your heart, because this whole walk has been about entering the heart through divine grace. No, it wasn't something. It's not something you can like force your way into. The mind, if you're stuck in the mind, identifying with the mind, it's by the divine grace of God that you enter the heart frequency. And yes, when preparation meets opportunity, magic can spark. True. But ultimately, it's up to God when God gifts you that that breath of fresh air, that fresh perspective, that eagle-eyed view, and also that heart-centric view, right? So, yes, I think more monarch butterflies. Toning may be significant for you. Using your voice, toning, listening to your own voice. Like you can listen to it. I learned this new mantra, hummy, hum, hum. And you can literally feel it in your jaw, and it's actually releasing tension in the jaw, which is where a lot of stuck energy is. Just trauma, negative energy that's somehow found its way into your system can be stuck in the jaw. And so by toning, you can release that energy. Let go of what no longer serves you. You can also just say the words, any energy that does not belong to me, may it go in peace and leave me now. And this should clear any energy in your system that doesn't need to be there anymore, that's not helping you. So that might be significant for you. But anywho's it, you're a creator. You're a world configurator. And you have the power to change everything. And and transform this world into a world of light, of love, magic, peace, prosperity, abundance, synergy, harmony, wonder, amazement, ecstasy, bliss, joy, awe, wonder, amazement, satisfaction. And continuous unfoldment of mystery. And with that, I leave you. Thank you. The divine rays are shining upon you. May you go into this world with the light that you are. Om.